During a preview tour, a theme park suffers a major power breakdown that allows its cloned dinosaurs to run amok. This is my review of Jurassic Park. I've always liked the movie Jurassic Park since I was a kid. I've watched it probably maybe 20 to 30 times in my life. And the reason I'm reviewing Jurassic Park right now is because Jurassic World is coming out in June. And I want to review the entire trilogy before Jurassic World comes out in June. And after rewatching Jurassic Park a few months ago, I would have to say that this movie is still really great in my opinion. The good points. To me, there are many good things in this movie, but I think the thing that I like the most about this movie, and that I've always liked about the movie, is the story of it. It's the story of humans bringing dinosaurs back to life with our science and technology, and we make a theme park for the dinosaurs, and we bring people there so that we can make money off of them. But what would happen if something went wrong? That's the basic gist of this movie. And speaking of the story, I've always liked the characters that are in the story as well. Next, I would have to say that the directing by Steven Spielberg was done well, because he showed the fantastical, the scientific, the horrific, the suspenseful, and the heartfelt sides that this movie had to offer. And if you can hit all those points and do them well in just one single movie, then I think they did a really good job. Another thing that I thought was done well in this movie was how the dinosaurs were brought to life. And the dinosaurs were brought to life by three aspects, and that would be the visual effects, the animatronics, and the sound design of this movie. And after rewatching Jurassic Park, I have to say actually that the visual effects still stand to this day in my opinion. And whoever did the animatronics did a really good job of making the T-Rex look really vicious and scary. And the same thing goes with the velociraptors in the movie. And whoever did the sound design in this movie did a really good job too, because whoever did the sound design made one of the best movie sounds of all time, which is the T-Rex sound. I mean really, if people have watched Jurassic Park, and you just not show them anything and just give them a pair of headphones, and they hear that T-Rex sound, and they'll be like, yeah, that's from Jurassic Park. Another fantastic thing about this movie would have to be the score by John Williams. This score is terrific in my opinion, and I have it on my computer so I can listen to it whenever I study or do my work for college. But there are two pieces of the score that overshadow the rest of the score in my opinion, even though the rest of the score is still good. And those two pieces of the score would be the Jurassic Park theme and the score that's at the end of the movie. And this is another instance where if you quiz a movie person and you give them a pair of headphones and you have them listen to like one of those two pieces of score, they'll be like, oh yeah, that's from Jurassic Park. The acting by the cast in this movie was good but not incredible. The cinematography for the most part was good. And the editing made this movie move on smoothly. The bad points. There's only one bad point I have about this movie, and I'll get to it more in the spoiler section, but it has to do with the writing. And it has to do with, I believe, three aspects of the writing. Well, not aspects, just like three moments that were in the movie that have to do with the writing. After watching Jurassic Park, it reminded me how much I love Jurassic Park, and I give Jurassic Park a 3.75 out of 4 stars. I think that if you're into action or adventure or sci-fi or fantasy, you'll love this movie. And if you're a fan of dinosaur movies, then you'll like this movie. Alright, spoilers for Jurassic Park. If you don't want to hear any spoilers from Jurassic Park, then get out of here now, because, well, it says it right here, spoilers. So please, if you don't want to get spoiled for anything, then get out of here now. So I'll do the spoilers in chronological order of the movie, but yeah, the spoilers have to do with the writing that I didn't like in the movie. The first spoiler I want to talk about is with the T-Rex when it gets off its exhibit and goes through the electric fence and onto the track where the tour is supposed to take place. That was an awesome scene, but the thing that I noticed, and I didn't notice this until like 2 years ago, but when the T-Rex pushes the car off the cliff, like where the cliff is used to be was like land, but now that land is nowhere to be seen, so it's like, wait, where did the land go? And because of that, I find that to be lazy writing so that the plot can move on. And it really surprised me that I didn't notice this until like 2 years ago, like I said. Another thing that I didn't like about the writing was that they let Arnold go on his own to bring the power back on. They didn't let him have anyone else come with him or have him bring any weapon. And that most likely led to his death because there was no one else there to help him, or like he didn't like bring any weapon. And the only other thing that I didn't like about this movie was when the two doctors were holding the door against the Velociraptor so that the Velociraptor couldn't get in. And the shotgun was on the floor and the two doctors couldn't get it. But the thing that takes me off about the scene is that one of the kids could have brought the gun to one of the doctors, but no, they didn't. And it's like, come on, just like stop like banging on a chair and walk over, give the shotgun to Dr. Sattler or the other doctor and shoot the Velociraptor. But yeah, those are my three things that I didn't like about the movie. Because they either pushed the plot forward just because, or they tried to add suspense when it could have been avoided. Now, some people don't like the science of this movie, and I understand why they don't like it because it's illogical because of the science that we have today. And the things that we know about science could never happen in Jurassic Park. But during those moments, I was having suspension beyond disbelief because they were trying to tell the science in a way where it sort of made sense. And because of that, I had no problem with the science of this movie. So that's my review for Jurassic Park. Hope you guys liked it. And other than that, guys, that's it.